Hi y'all, this is James with Foothill Flippers. Today's video I want to kind of enlighten you a little bit on how I package pottery, mugs and stuff. I use leftover styrofoam that I get from people. People buy furniture, TVs, things like that, and they always have that styrofoam laying around. They always just throw it away, so I reuse it, get it for free. I mean, free packaging stuff is the greatest thing on earth. So I'm going to show you how I do it. There's multiple ways of doing it. This is how I do it, and I hope you enjoy. Today I want to show you how I package and ship mugs. I sell a lot of these mugs, and I'll show you how I do it when I ship them. I use scrap styrofoam. I get these free. Whenever you buy things and they have styrofoam, I always save them. I have friends that save it for me. And basically what you need to do, this piece here is a little undersized, but what I want to do is I want to make something like this. So you may have to cut this in multiple pieces to make a larger size like these ones that I made here. This is basically what we're going to make. So what you would do is put your mug on the styrofoam, and you need to orientate the handle so it's away from any edges. I usually put it at an angle, as you can see here. That way it protects it a little bit more. And also it depends on the box that you're shipping them in. This is a 6x6x6. A lot of times I will pack it in this box, then I'll pack this box into another box with padding around it, so that way you want everything to kind of float. Well, getting back to the styrofoam, what you'll want to do is put your mug on there. Then I like to put my pen up against the mug like this and kind of roughly trace around. You want your hole to be oversized a little bit, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Okay, that's a rough one there. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put a straight line across there. It doesn't have to be perfect. This straight line basically is going to be the size of your box. So as you can see, that one's off a little bit. I mean, if you want to get technical, you can resize it this way. I put this a little too far down, so we'll use this marking here, and I'll adjust it. I'll show you how to adjust it also. So what you're going to do is use a hot wire. I got this off of Amazon. I'll try to put a link in the description below for one. And basically, after you have it plugged in and it warms up, all you have to do is follow the line and cut it. It's that easy. If you've ever cut styrofoam before with a knife, this stuff is messy. But doing it this way, nice and clean. It's not very straight. Now if I wanted to, on this one here, I could have just made my straight line, went straight across, boom. A lot nicer cut. I don't ever throw away my scraps. I use them for packing. So we'll set this off to the side. Now here's my line for here. Now I know that this one's oversized for this. It doesn't fit very well in here this way. But if I make it fit that way, I can just go back in here and I can redraw my line. Like that. And be careful, that wire is hot. Now it fits in here. And once again, save your pieces because you can use them later. Now to cut this out, normally I'll go through a thicker spot. Then I'll just follow the line. And this doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, because when we do our mug, when we go to pack our mug, we will actually have it surrounded with bubble wrap for extra protection. Not that I think it's really needed, but it cost-wise, better safe than sorry. And you come back out the same hole. I did cut a little bit extra out of that. Pop that out. Now you have that. Save that. You can cut it up and use it for other stuff. And that's how I formed this. And then the other piece is just a flat piece like that. Now these ones I know are a little large for this box. One way they fit, one way they don't. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take this, put it on your other piece like that, and you don't even have to put a mark on it. You can just use your hot knife. Just be careful where your fingers are. Cut down through, set that off the side. Now you have both pieces just like this one. Now you can do a couple other things here. You can either tape this on here, or you can use some sort of adhesive like an E6000 or whatever you have available that it's compatible with styrofoam. To do this quicker, I am just going to tape it, because I've done this many times and I know it works just fine. Just something to hold it together so it doesn't move around on you. Makes it a little nicer. Once it's in the box, it's going to be pretty tight. It's not going to go anywhere. So just like that. Now your mug will sit down in there like that, and it gives it protection all the way around. Of course, you would want your styrofoam to have more on this edge like you do here, like these do. But in this situation, as you can see, the sides of it don't fit very well like that. But these pieces that I cut off, they could be put on the sides, cut down to fit, make extra packing on the sides, and you'd be just fine that way. Just use whatever you have. Just do what you can do. Now we'll go ahead and use these that I already made up for this particular box. As you see, they go in one way better than the other. So I need to mark these. So I know which way is up. Now when we get to the mug, very simply, I'm going to put just a little bit of bubble wrap at the bottom. This one here, I better do it this way. At an angle, a little bit of bubble wrap. And we'll throw a little tape on this. Help hold things together. It doesn't have to be great, it just has to be on there. Take that on there like that. And as you can see, the notches will go where the handle is. Take that on there. And there you go. Now you could just take this and shove it down in that box. But what I like to do is I like to wrap this with a little stretch wrap. I use this tool here, get a little stretch wrap on it. It just kind of holds it all together, makes it a little nicer. I'll set this out like this a little bit. Bring this up and over. When I get it over here, I'll spin it, get it from both directions. The tighter you can make this, the better. It will stick to itself. So there you go. And I'll put a link to this too on the bottom of the video if I have if I can find a link to it. You can get these anywhere, Amazon, Walmart, wherever. So now here's our package for our mug. We'll find our arrows. That was our up. Now I know that this styrofoam is a little oversized for this box. It is pretty tight. There you go. Now that mug is nice and secure in there. It's going to be nice and tight. If you want to put more packing material, you can. We have extra pieces like this. You can shove those down in there if that makes you feel better. I don't like to do that where the handle is on this side here, because then it's potential if somebody hits it from the side, it could snap that. But on this side here, you can do it if you wanted. It's not really needed because that mug is in the center. The mug will be in the center and you'll have styrofoam all the way around. And it would take a lot of force, a lot of pressure to break this. And actually in a future video, I'm going to do a drop test on this just to show you how this works. And hopefully it all goes good. If not, I'll still post it anyways. This is how I like to ship mugs. Nice and neat. Hear how solid that sound is? It's protected all the way around. And that's it. That's how I package and ship mugs. I hope this worked out for you, and if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you on the next video.